himself. And the Mets reintroduced themselves to Jacob deGrom, his second start of the year. And Nick Markakis fouls back his first fastball.
Yeah, you remember his first start of the year way back on Friday, April 8th, where he went 6 strong innings against the Phillies in a 7-2 win, gave up 1 run.
It was the Mets' home opener. And to this date, deGrom's only start. Went home, and then Jaxon had some trouble breathing. That's all been resolved now. And Jake finally back to work. Conforto comes in to catch Markakis' fly ball, 1 away.
He's just not getting the barrel through.
Lifts this one to left, pretty well hit. Conforto, though, should have plenty of room. In a simulated game earlier this week, the Mets will probably cap him at about 85 today. So they'll need some bullpen. Key is for him to be efficient. Pierzynski trying to become the 10th. And he fouls off the curveball for strike 1. 1-2 coming. Punched in the air. Back goes Cabrera. He's got it. And that retires the side. That's got him from the Braves last summer. And the Braves have 5 players on their roster who left, went to another team, and then came back. A ton of players who they're familiar with. Pulled down to Duda, who handles it to retire Jaxon, 1 away.
Since at least 1930, whose first 4 major league starts, Peterson flies out.
8-year deal for about $25 million, but he's got so many incentives. Last year, when he averaged 95 on his fastball, Alex Smith drives one out to right field. Granderson back, and he reels it in at the Aaron Blair's first big league plate appearance. He was 4 for 4, and his folks looking on as he takes a strike from deGrom and it's 0-2. And deGrom makes quick work of his opposite number for his first strikeout of the day, his first time up. While Jake was down in Florida and tending to his wife and his baby, Baby was in the hospital in Daytona Beach, and he would take the 2-hour drive down to Port St. Lucie to throw his bullpen sessions, his simulated games. And I remember while it was going on, Terry Collins said, I can't believe that he's doing this, you know, that it's got to be so difficult for him to pull himself away and still get his work in like this. And Jake said yesterday that the drive back and forth is actually cathartic for him.
Yes.
It gave him a chance to decompress a little bit and concentrate on something else other than the health of his son, which was obviously top of mind all the time. Markakis goes around in the half swing, and deGrom's got back-to-back strikeouts. Phillies. Back to deGrom, who fields his position extremely well, and he throws out Freeman to end the inning. In the postseason last year. Nope to shortstop, might be 2. Cabrera takes it to the bag and turns it over. 6-6-3 double play. Talking about deGrom than he was in Game 5 of that series, when he just did,
go out there and struggle in some of his starts.
Johnson shoots one toward the middle. Walker on the backhand. The jump toss on target. Side retired. Always watch out for the bunt with Smith up, even with a pitcher on deck. Well, Malik Smith would not even do 2 to Malik Smith, and he lifts this one to left. And Conforto easing back. Rather do that in fewer trips. Push bunt down to Duda. Thinks about second, but settles for first. Freddie hits another comebacker. deGrom handles this one cleanly, and that retires the side.
Well, that Rizzo's a player, isn't he?
Donis Garcia 2 for 2, 2 singles to center field.
And they're playing.
They're tied 1-1 in the 5th with the Twins. Oh, I guess since they're playing.